Ninagatin chitab kolenjin ako en nguni ko sait taman nebo koskoleng kasarta notochin kegutyin kong logoiwek kigurenan Cynthia Terer ako negere kole kaitu logoiwechu komie ko Timothy Kibet. Kitauni logoiwechu county nebo Nandi ole kaimuch konyor kelchin kot mising boisiekab ko kobun kebeberta noton nebo Chesume en county nebo Nandi. Yekan koib kakwautiet membetab koning'atin ng'atutik nebo Chesume noton ko Paul Biego kokochi icheket konunotoik na toretet noton nebo kalogutik anan uniform chotok chebo boisiekab ko koboto kora kikochi toretet nebo kesir icheket en tuget nelel nebo konyoiset noton nebo SHA. Kosubkei ak Paul Biego komwoe kole niton ko oret agenge nebo keker kele kaimuch kosuldaen boisionikwak boisiekab ko en oret noton nenen. Ingenyorun sirinayo nebo logoiwek kong'eten county nebo Nandi, Elwin Cherop.
Kong'ololjin sirikab logoiwek eng Chesume eng igorta nekayak boisiekab kok ak kirwogik koboibochi MP nebo Chesume Paul Biego kakwautik chekoib president nebo emoni Dr. William Ruto nebo kokoch boisiechotok melekwek chebo kila arawa.
In my constituency, what I am doing today, I have put together all the village elders. I have 450 thereabout village elders who come across the 5 wards. And today I have brought them to my place so that we have a conversation. One, at least to appreciate them for the work they are doing. Unajua kama hakuna village administrators hawa jo serikali. A government cannot be government without grassroots support, and the grassroots leaders are the village administrators, and it is one gesture that I'm doing so that the village administrators and across the country know that we really appreciate them for even us to get into power, for us to be elected as members of parliament. The first people who are in contact with the electorates are the village administrators, and I am very happy that in this regime, when I was a member of parliament, in the 13th parliament, we made amendments, and right now the government, Kenya Kwanza government, through William Samoei Ruto's intervention, we are now able to give stipend to all the village elders in this country.
Kutoa shukrani kwa Mheshimiwa Rais kwa sababu yeye ndio rais wa kwanza ambaye ametambua village administrators ama village elders. Tumeona ya kwamba juzi kuna sheria ambayo inataka kupitishwa kule bunge ambayo itasaidia hawa village administrators kwa mambo ya kulipa hawa stipend.
Kabaishe polo igorata boro kole kanyor baraindo nebo kotil boisiechotok tuget nebo konyoiset nebo SHA.
We actually right now have onboarded around 400, but sometimes due to the system, some of them do not know that they've been onboarded, and that is why it was important to bring SHA here so that they can check. And for those who had not finished the means testing and all the requirements from SHA, at least SHA have come here to ensure that by the time they are leaving here, all of them will be onboarded. And I am going to pay through the NGCDF kitty for all the village administrators.
En komastanywa koboibochi boisiechotok kakwautienotok eng nekale bendi konyoru konyit ichek eng kokwatunwekwak.
Eng atkinye ko kingele keitite kebendoti ak kirwogik kebor raia. Korani angen ale kaukonyitech akot police ngokerech ko akonai kole kingo.
Kong'etege Chesume County nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon TV, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Kongo mising sirinayo nebo logoiwek kong'eten county nebo Nandi noton ko Elwin Cherop. Yekistoenge loto chitab kolenjin kaimuch koitai en kimnotet neo ko mising president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto county nebo Narok rutoitonyin betusiek oeng nebo tetutikab bandab tai. Kaimuch president William Ruto konyor tokset nemiten barak mising kobun meng'ik chotok chebo kebeberwek cheterter chebo Narok ole kaimuch ine kotoi en karonetab rani kolumda tetutik cheterter chotok chebo bandab tai. Kaboisie ne kasaratan kulalchi akotorchi siet neki president bo emoni noton ko Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. En kamwa kole Uhuru Kenyatta komiten batai ak en toretet nebo kandoik chechikili serikali anan opposition, kine kamwa kole ine magoi komuch akot kiten ako nyolu anan manyolu kosuldaen noton ako nyolu en kandoichoton kobwat kiage noton nebo kandoinatet. Mwa president kole wendi ine kowekyingei kandoinatenyin nebo en tamitab oeng en kenyitab 2027.
Narok County tuko na majamii zote, tuko na makabila yote, na hawa kabila lazima tuwachunge. Hatutaki mtu yeyote aguswe, lazima tukae na amani. Juzi nimesikia kuna watu wamekuja wakakuja kusema ya kwamba hata ati hao wataleta ukabila Narok. Mtakubali ukabila? Hapa tutakubali ukabila? Mimi nataka kuambia hawa ya kwamba tuko na historia mbaya. Historia mbaya ya Narok County. 1992 kuna watu wengi waliumia. So wakikuja na hiyo mambo yao,
kwa sababu unajua hawa shida yao ni kwa sababu wametumwa na sponsor. Wameambiwa endeni pinga affordable housing, enda pinga mambo ya SHA, enda pinga mambo ya barabara. Na huyo sponsor wao hajawaeleza wanapinga kwa sababu gani. Mimi nataka niwaambie nyinyi majamaa, wacheni kujiaibisha. Kama mnataka kushindana na mimi, tafuteni sera, tafuteni mpango, kuweni na maono, kuweni na agenda. Hawa wananchi wako na akili, watapima agenda gani ni ya muhimu kuliko gani, watajua ya kwamba mpango gani ni bora kuliko ingine. Hawa wananchi wako na akili bwana, ama namna gani? Si nyinyi mko na akili? Si mnaweza kujiamulia ama namna gani? Kwa hivyo mimi nasema nikiwa hapa Narok leo, nyinyi majamaa, nyinyi mlituona usiku, hamjatuona mchana, kwa sababu wanatuambia ya kwamba watu wameanza siasa. Sisi bado hatujaanza siasa, hii bado ni maendeleo. Tukianza siasa mtaingia kwa nyasi ama namna gani?
Noton ko ngalalutik chekaimuch kotestai eng keberta noton nebo Ololunga eng kasarta nekaimuch President William Ruto koyat rasmi siret noton nebo kasari noton nemiten keberta noton nebo Ololunga. Kaimuch chemung'arainik cheisuldaen mung'aret che eng keberatan kolos kot mising kakwautiet nekaimuch koib President William Ruto, inemwa kole kaimuch kotoret eng keberta nemiten barak kot mising chemung'arainik che eng kasarta nekoi koikomuch kobun koimutik chemiten barak kot mising eng kasarta noton neisuldaen mung'arenywan. Mwa kole eng kasarta nekoi koikotestai ko suldan mung'aret en ako matindo urwet neurengei mising ko eng kasarta nebo ropta ak kasarta notok nebo asista. Ako en nguni komwa kole kakomuch konyor keberta notok netindo itondo nekararan nebo kasuldaetab mung'aret.
Kutujengea soko ama jengo hili la soko ambalo limetusaidia sana sisi kama wanabiashara. Ukiangalia saizi hapa kwenye viatu zangu, mimi mfanyabiashara wa kuuza viatu, niko mahali ambapo environment ni nzuri kabisa. Nikilinganisha na hapo awali mahali nilikuwa vumbi. Tulikuwa tunapata vumbi sana, jua, hata nimesahau kwamba ninaweza toa hili kofia. Hili kofia hutumia wakati ya jua, ninazuia jua isinichape. Huwa nachomwa sana na jua. Nimeenda nikasahau, lakini hapa niko kwenye environment safi kabisa. Ukiona hewa ni safi, environment ni safi. Tunashukuru sana Bwana Rais kwa kazi nzuri ambayo anafanya ya kujengea wananchi soko. Hili soko litatusaidia sana kwa mambo mengi sana. Ukiangalia mimi hutumia hii mashini kutangaza kazi yangu. Mimi hubeba hii battery kila saa. Hubeba hii battery nikienda soko ili niweze kutumia mashini yangu. Lakini hapa nimekuja, stima ziko. Stima ameweka stima, nikitaka kuingia internet kuna ICT hapa. Mambo mengi ameweza kuleta kwa mahali pamoja katika jengo hili la soko. Tunasema asante sana. Uongozi iwe rais kabisa. Uongozi tumeshukuru sana na mahali ako Mungu ambariki sana.
Nashukuru kwa ajili ya kutujengea soko. Tumetoka kwa vumbi huko, tumetoka kwa jua. Tunashukuru kwa maana sasa tumepata mahali pazuri. Ingine ni kumuomba atupanulie tena, kwa sababu kuna wengi watabaki nje, ndio tuendelee kufanya kazi kwa pamoja.
Ako en nguni ko familia agenge kobun kokwet nebo Imenuet nemiten en wardit nebo Ilmotok en Narok Cherongo ko kakomuch komongei en nguni akobor kaimetab kei nemiten barak kot mising en kit nemwoe kole koimuch tiony nekibwotyin kele kimaketet kobokyi meng'otenywan ole ityo kobeten sobet kiagik en choto ko kechirek 10 en meng'otenywan. Kong'ololchin ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV en oret neinegen familia inoton komwa ichek kole koitugulda tionyotok tuguk tugul chekotiengei anan kiagikwak chekotiengei mising en tetutik chebo konyorchigei makatiat nebo kila betut, ako kora kotiengei en kasomesanet notok nebo lagok. Kakomuch kokochi kurset serikalitab emoni koboto ministry notok netinyegei ak tiong'ikab timin koker kole kaimuch kokochi icheket toretet en mwa kole en nguni kobune uindo notok nemiten barak kot mising kosubkei ak nekakomuch kobet ole konyorundo melekwogikwak.
So tunaomba KWS, Kenya Wildlife Service, Kenya waweze kuingilia kati, wakuje wapate kufuatilia ni mnyama gani ilikuja ikaleta madhara haya. Tena katika Ministry of Wildlife tunaomba wawe makini sana, maana hii haikuwa ya kwanza. Kuna kama wiki 2-3 hivi, hiyo mnyama bado ilikuja ikafamia kondoo zingine pale Mogoiwet, ambayo ilileta hasara, bado iliua kondoo kama zaidi ya 5, na leo pia amekuja ameua kondoo zaidi ya 10. So tunaomba serikali na idara kwa jumla waweze kuingilia kati, ndio pia sisi afya ya raia iweze kuwa mzuri, sababu tunaweza tembea usiku na upatane naye njiani.
Ukagere ale kakasome ale tot toreton amun kakobar ole kocham asigen kelchin en lagok. Ako nguni agere ale kakeyat sukul komangen kit netoreten, ako nelore rubet mami kit nekeyoe ki age tugul. Asome kabisa kandoik ale okeron osorwon amun mangen ale kitesetai ne akot. Echek ko kimatakeyai sukul ko kokiborchinigei kele kikimit akot lagok kele taman kotoretok.
Kokisome toretet asi oker otoretech kabisa amun mami kit netakingen. Otoretech sirkali, otoretech county nenyon nebo Narok, otoretech kabisa, otoret lagochu, boto lakwetab kokwet, otoretech kabisa. Kakibwonji ak sirkali en eunek.
Kibagenge noton netinyegei kochomyet ak katuiyetab biikab emoni NCIC kokakomuch en koronetab rani kolumda tetutiet noton netindoi arorutik chekibendi kisubi asikobit keker kele kaimuch emoni kosuldaen lewenisiet noton nemiten kalyet ak kibagenge ak kora noton nekochin katyaknatet biikab emoni kokon kerenywan anan kobir kura en oret noton nebo katyaknatet. Niton ko igorta nekaimuch koit kandoik cheterter chebo serikali koboto stakeholders choton chemiten en NCIC ak commissioners olakimuch keng'alalen akobo kokwoutik chebo komonut chenyolu kisuldaen asikobit komang'emak kalyet en emoni en kasarta noton nekitokyingei lewenisiet neo ak en kasarta nekaimuch kobata lewenisiet. Akot kunoton ko commissionaek choton chebo NCIC kokakomuch koyomis kole anan kokakomuch kokon kurset nekim kot missing koker kole kakimuch keistoengei yautik alak tugul cheimuch kong'em tetutikab kalyet en emoni.
2027 election is less than a year away. But one of the clearest lessons from Kenya's electoral history is that peace cannot be prepared for on the eve of an election. By the time violence has erupted, we are already too late. By the time communities have retreated into hostile political or ethnic camps, we are too late. By the time dangerous rhetoric has been repeated so frequently that citizens begin to accept it as ordinary political language, we are late. By the time we have young people being mobilized and organized for violence, we are too late. And so, this roadmap is about beginning early. It is about prevention rather than panic.
We reaffirm commitment to working closely with the government and all stakeholders to promote peace, cohesion, and harmony across the country. We remain committed to supporting credible, peaceful, and inclusive electoral process, strengthening dialogue and ensuring that differences are resolved peacefully in accordance with the Constitution and the laws of Kenya. And therefore, I welcome you all to this very important occasion of launching a roadmap to uchaguzi bila noma.
IEBC ko kibagenge noton netelel tetutik chebo lewenisiet ak kibagengeit ak kamaretab kiwatoshek en emoni ne en nguni koyomis biikab emet kole kibendi keker kele kakimuch kisuldaen lewenisiet nekararan ne noton komakoi kong'em imanda noton biikab emoni. Mwa kole anan kondochi noton ko IEBC chairperson noton ko Erastus Edung Ethekon komwa kole en nguni kakimuch kinde tai kokwoutik chekimen kot missing chebo keker kele kakimuch kisuldaen lewenisiet en oret noton nenen.
That the duty falls on our shoulders. So we are the duty bearers. And as duty bearers, it's our responsibility to ensure that we guarantee the rights holders, who are the Kenyans, that peaceful space and conducive environment within which they can exercise their rights. They can enjoy their rights to freely elect their leaders. They can enjoy their rights to a secure environment. They can enjoy their rights to life, they can enjoy their rights to property, because that's our responsibility. So as IEBC, we will continue discharging our mandate because we bear the duty to ensure that Kenya and Kenyans indeed enjoy that right of a credible, peaceful, free and fair elections come 2027. And in that regard, we have speeded up our efforts to prepare for 2027. You've seen the last week we've gazetted the official election period as per the Constitution. We are required to gazette elections 1 year, exactly 1 year to the date when we will be voting. And we've done that. So the information is out there. We have gazetted the electoral timelines, which are mandatory, and therefore take this opportunity to also call upon those of us who are interested in participating in politics, including the political parties, to ensure that we adhere to those electoral timelines, because they are cast in stone. So if you are required to resign by a particular date, if you are a state officer, please do so. Don't come later on crying and shedding tears, telling us that we are treating you unfairly, and yet we have given you adequate notice. And the same applies to political parties and all those things. We are currently planning to roll out the mass voter registration, the second phase. We did the first one, which went successful.
Agoy ni goni chitab college na macha meteni na unegi chata ge chaba kibet korir ole wendi we bulu gala ke chang missing en site tamana going agbe beria na tag ne bogos kaleng ak site toing agbe beria ne bogos kaleng kora agoy ni goni meteni no nogara chabo ka vrasta inde na tag ne bawri chege Frederick Lagat asago bit koibun lagoy wek kole moane kiwanja shagwira na sentia terer kos kalengot na mie